Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to day 3 of our sew along. Today we'll be sewing the shoulder seams, we'll add the sleeves and sew the side seams. Easy peasy, we've done that plenty of times together. So let's get started by matching the shoulder seams to the front and the back. So right sides together, your back and your front. And if you have it on hand and you want to use it, you can add clear elastic to the shoulder seam to reinforce it, or you can add a little bit of tricot interfacing, the knit interfacing that you used on the pockets. I don't always do that. I don't feel like I pull on my hoodies so much that I need to reinforce it. So I'm stitching this down with 1/4 inch seam allowance on both sides. And if you want to top stitch your shoulder seam, top stitch it towards the back. I might actually do that right now, since I'm not adding any reinforcement. Same thing on both sides. Your shoulder seams are attached. Now you should have the beginning of a hoodie, something that looks like a hoodie. And actually by the end of today you'll have what it looks like a hoodie. Okay, I'm just top stitching my seam around towards the back. So now we want to add the sleeves. The sleeves have a front and a back, so you need to make sure that you match the front and the back of the sleeves. So this is my front side, the one with the collar blocking. And now I'm looking for the sleeves that have the notch. There's one sleeve here. See, you have a notch on the pattern. You can see it right here. This little notch. So this one goes to the front. So this will match the sleeve on the front. That it should have a notch as well. So I'm matching that notch. Then I'm matching the bottom, because they're one next to the other. Then you have your shoulder seams, and you have a notch for the shoulder seam as well in the pattern. So I'm matching that one. The right sides together. So now if you want, you can put a few pins on the curve. See, you're matching a convex to a concave curve, so a few pins will help you with that easing. And then you want to stitch this with 1/4 inch seam allowance. So this is your sleeve curve, and let's stitch that down. You have one sleeve attached, and of course you'll be repeating the same step for the other sleeve. Again, right sides together. I'm going to start by matching the notch for the shoulder. and disregard my patchwork here. I didn't have enough fabric to cut the second sleeve. So it's a little patchy on the inside. It's okay, you can't tell on the outside. And then match your notch like so. And then ease this into it. Super simple, right? Take it slow if you've never done setting sleeves before. Your second sleeve is done. So from the right side it should look something like this, and this is the back, solid on the back, and this is the front. So now you want to bring these right sides together, and we're going to be sewing the side seams. So right sides together, you want to match the armpit. So this is my armpit here. You want to match that. Then you want to match the bottom side. This should be matching perfectly. Nothing should be stretching right now. And you can add a couple of pins if you'd like. And there's a notch here that also is part of the pattern that you need to match. And the sleeve right here. So now we're going to go ahead and stitch the side seams, right sides together, with 1/4 inch seam allowance. So everywhere we put pins. One side seam is done. Again, all the waviness will disappear once I give it a good press. And now the other side seam. Again, I'm going to match my armpit here. And my bottom. A few pins throughout. Where you have the collar blocking part, the horizontal one, go slow because you have more layers right there. So work with your machine, not against it. And disregard my patchwork here. Okay, let's do that with 1/4 inch seam allowance. that's it for today. You've completed all steps for today. Shoulder seams, sleeves and side seams. You want to go ahead and turn it right side out, and now it looks like a shirt. Now it has sleeves, it has a neckline opening. Take it to your iron, give it a good steam press along the side seams. You want those to be pressed properly. And snap a picture of your completed day 3 and post it in the day 3 photo of the Sew Along album located in the Backstitch backroom on Facebook. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 4, when we will be doing the hood or the cowl with the drawstring. See you back tomorrow. Bye.